Hey everybody, West Coast Hook Tender back with you again. And here we have the boom down on the yarder. We just greased it. So that's what I'm going to talk to you about today, greasing the boom. So what we got up here, these are called fair leads. We got the haulback fair lead, the mainline fair lead, and that's the pulling main, and that's the slack puller, also known as the opening main. And up there, that is another pulley that is called a shiv, and it spins as the lines go through it. And what that one does, it's called the topping line. Goes way up to the top of the gantry up there, and it raises and lowers the boom. For our line, for the topping line, we use 5/8 swedged, and the rest of the lines on the machine are 7/8 swedged. So talk about how many pumps to put into the fair leads. We got these main ones here, the big ones. I do 180. There's always been a debate, 150, 180. I like to go with the higher number. Maybe leave in the comments how many you do and see what other people think about that. You always want to make sure that your grease nipples are good and they're not puking out grease. I was taught by Wayne 5, my other grapple yarder operator I worked with, to go around all the swivels, scrape the old excess grease away, clean it up so there's no big cow pies up there. Maybe you guys can let me know in the comments if you've ever been hit by a glob of grease coming down off the top of the boom. And then up here we got the swivels. There's a grease nipple there to go into the swivel for where it bolts down. And that is the same on every fair lead. There's another one there. And those grease for while it turns, as you can see here. And then you also have those ones you just grease until the grease comes out. Also, you gotta make sure you don't forget these ones. There's a hole here, and there's a grease nipple up inside there. I do 100 pumps in there. Let me know if you do more or less in the comments. And again, there is one of those. There is a hole on every one, and 100 pumps goes in every one. So the grease nipples on the topping line shiv itself get 15. Doesn't get used as much. It's only for when the boom goes up and down. 15's good for that. And let's see, anything else that I haven't covered? Well, that's all about the greasing. And we got to get this one over here too, make sure that we get that one done. Also, while you're here with the boom down and you're greasing, you take a look at the shivs. Now, what I've been told is if it's deeper into the groove than the line width itself, it needs to be replaced. We actually ran into a problem before on the other yarder where the haulback was biting in to the haulback shiv and it wouldn't spool properly and it was getting all twisted up, so that can happen. So you take a look here, you can see the groove. What do we got? And it's still good. There's still a gap. It's still above the shiv itself, so that's good. So you check out the shivs for all the lines, and then you walk down the boom. Operator usually does this. The hook tender, me and Chaser are greasing. The operator goes up and down the boom, looking for cracks, checking everything out. And we've already done that on this one. It looks good. And then after that, you always want to check your lines as well. These main lines are pretty new. Same with the haulback. They've been replaced not that long ago. You always check in the D's, make sure they're not cracking up on the knobs. Nothing's cracking in there. Same with this one, that's for the yo-yo line. So that's the opening main. The main line itself, we always put lots of grease into the D on the grapple, which you've already done. And now he's going to pick up the boom.
All done over there, so.
Now the boom's going up. You can see the topping line work. There it goes, raising the boom up. Now the operator himself goes up the gantry. That's the gantry over there. And he goes up there and greases it about every 2 weeks as well. Now as the boom goes up, you always stay clear. You never know, something could happen. The boom could come crashing down. We do not want that.
You want to try and get those boom pins, Bernie?
Now the chaser over there, Bernard, is going to get the boom pins. And over there, you don't walk under the boom, you go around it. I'm going to show you where the straw line fairlead is, which he's already greased as well. So here we have our Johnson grapple. Nice big grapple here. And there is the straw line fairlead, also got greased. So we try and do this once a shift, once every 2 weeks. Today we got some time while they were fixing a machine that's in the way for us, so we took care of that and got that done. And that's just about it about greasing the boom. Maybe we'll just watch him put the rest of the boom up here. But yes, thanks for watching. I hope you learned something about greasing the boom, and let me know in the comments if you do anything differently. I always like to hear different sides, and I'm always trying to learn while I'm out here, so please enlighten me with whatever you guys figure, whatever you think. Thanks for watching, again here at the West Coast Hook Tender, and I will talk to you soon. Have a good one.